I feel it is very healthy for you to spice up your sex life and have sex almost every day. Might not be possible because some nights you'll be tired and all. But every time you have the energy, my brother, fire on. No. Just keep let her remember who you are. Let her know what your name is. Hi
guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Adetifa. If it's your first time seeing my video, and today look who we have here. Why are you not smiling? Are you not happy to be here?
I'm happy.
That was so fake. I literally dragged him here because you guys have been requesting that you want to see Mr. A in my videos. I had to beg. I did a lot of things. If you want to know what I did, come and see me camera, okay? I know I'm very late filming this video, but like I said, it's been hard getting Mr. A to film a video with me these days. So, babe, I'll be asking you questions that wives are too afraid to ask their husbands. Are you ready?
Okay, go ahead.
Are you ready?
Go ahead now.
Say I'm ready.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Gift.
Say I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Okay, so the first question I have, see, we're going straight. Why do men cheat?
I don't understand why you're asking me this question.
Like I said, the questions are asking my husband questions. Wives are too afraid to ask theirs. So I shouldn't be scared asking you these questions.
It's not okay. So first of all, let me clarify. I do not cheat. I do not. I'm a very, very faithful man, and I believe in a one man, one wife.
One man, one woman.
One man, one woman.
Okay.
Way of life. So that being said, well, I know from the interactions that I've had with other guys and questions I've asked on why they cheat, probably I always say probably we are not wired alike, or people just have different ways of thinking.
Okay, so how do you feel about condoms and birth control?
I hate condoms.
Are you speaking for yourself or for the general men in public?
Generally, if you are not married, yes, always use protection. Use protection for everything. See, if they want to give you a blowjob, use protection. Do you understand? But as a married man, I hate condoms, so I cannot.
So what do you think about birth control?
Birth control for married couples?
Yeah. Like your wife being on birth control.
Well, I actually do not mind because
yeah.
it's we need to control the
children. We need to control it too.
Like people like us now that are sharpshooters. You understand what I mean? So it's better if she's controlled.
Okay. Are you intimidated by women's success? So for instance, if I am more successful than you, would you feel intimidated?
Not at all. I don't think I would. If you have more money than I do,
I'll be very happy.
I'll be very, very happy. See, I will not feel in any way because I know that that's why it's always good to know the person you're marrying. Mm-hmm. Of course, they say money changes people, but if you know that person perfectly, you know that money is not the determining factor of how they behave. So I'll be happy, guy. I'll not even tell you, say I want to start my own business.
I want to fund your business. Oh my God, that would be so sweet. Okay, so what do men look at? Do they look at personality, or they look at the woman body, how she looks, or do you think they go straight into personality?
So I feel like men are actually very visual. All men, you see that what they see first is how you look. They don't look, I will not say 100% of men, but at least 90-95% always look first and get attracted to the person visually. Then before they start looking at, oh, okay, how does this person behave? What does this person do? What does this person do when we're not looking at her? That's secondary. But I think what we look at first is, how does girl look? See her bum bum. See the bobby.
Was that the case for me?
You did not have bum bum and bobby when I met. It was your face that was fine.
I did not have bum bum.
You had small.
I
saw the future.
Let's not digress. So, do you find other women attractive?
Why not? You always see women on TV or on the streets in an outlet, and I'll be like, this baby's fine. Wow, okay, and that's where it stops. Sometimes I won't say baby, see bum bum. Do you understand? Of course, you still find other people attractive. You're not a wood now.
Yeah, same here. I find other men attractive, extremely attractive.
They don't buy you well.
You think it's only like I find women attractive, but maybe I find men attractive too. Does being with one woman scare you?
Not at all. Like I said, it's not. Yeah, I think it's just your mindset. If you see it as a fear, then it should be. You would be scared of it, but I don't see it as a fear. I see it as something that's. I don't know how to put it now. I see it as what I've come to live with, and I cannot live without it. Do you understand?
Are you saying you cannot live without me? Let's be specific. Are you saying you cannot live without me?
Next question, please.
Yeah, I'm asking you a question. Are you saying you cannot live without me?
I can't live without you, baby.
What turns a man off in a woman? In your opinion, what do you think might likely hear?
Okay, so if she's disrespectful, number one, I cannot cope with that. And a woman has to know when to stop. So when to stop in the sense that you're doing something and you see that it's actually not going well, or you're talking and you see it's not going well, you need to know where to pause and wait and come back to it. So if you do not know when to stop, it kind of ticks me off.
Okay. Does body hair matter?
Well, to me, yes. I really do not like a lot of body hair. I do not like hair in the places that matter. So
you don't mind in any other place?
Well, I don't like hair on legs, hands.
But you know when I was pregnant, I was very hairy.
No, now that one, we knew that you were pregnant at that point now, and we had to cope with it.
You are coping with me. Oh God. If you don't see this man on my channel again, just know that he's not existing. Makeup or no makeup?
I don't mind
on makeup, or do you like no makeup?
I really do not.
Don't mind.
I don't segregate. Makeup, no makeup, come. But I'd like to see you without makeup though first. So then after
when we
that.
met, I didn't even have makeup.
You did not even have makeup bag. Did you have lipstick?
This man came to throw shade. What do you think about men cleaning around the house, like helping around cleaning?
Why not? It's not a job that is delegated to one particular sex.
Yeah.
Clean the house. I clean my house all the time. I do it like exercise in the morning, so yeah. I see no reason why you shouldn't.
I remember when we didn't have a help, so we would literally do everything ourselves. So I might sweep the whole house, and Dio mops the floor, or I might wash the toilet and he washes the bathroom. So it's something that we've been doing.
Yeah, so I don't see it's your house, and by the way, I don't like dirty spaces.
Yeah,
so if I don't have someone doing it and I say I can't, I'll leave it to my wife. She might not even clean the way I want it to be clean. So
baby, I clean very well, please. So this question is actually very juicy. How often should married couples have sex?
Left to me every day. I feel it is very healthy for you to spice up your sex life and have sex almost every day. Might not be possible because some nights you'll be tired and all, but every time you have the energy, my brother, fire on. Just keep let her remember who you are. Let her know what your name is. Remind her of your name. It's always sweeter when maybe two of you are vexing and you're just not too happy with yourselves. Omo, so let me tell you.
Too much information. Too much information. So what do you think, or what do men think about hair down there? Like
For me, I'd rather have it fully shaved. What are we doing with hair?
So what if it's there? What will you do?
Manage it, but I'd rather have it fully shaved.
I'm taking notes. Okay. Is stretch mark a turn off?
No. For people that complain about stretch marks, I only feel you're not matured and you do not know what happens.
Because guess what?
with the
Even
body.
men too have stretch marks.
Exactly. So you do not understand what happens with the body. That's why you'll be saying, no, I don't want stretch marks, or no, I don't want a woman with stretch marks. My brother, if you have sense, you'll never say that.
Okay. So what do you think about women that make the first move? Do you find them being too forward, or what do you think?
I'm a very conservative kind of guy. So if you make the first move to me, I'll probably be scared. I'll run away that this one wants to spoil my destiny. But from my wife, if she makes the first move, of course it turns me on. I would jump on it. But say we are not married and you make no, okay. I will not. Maybe I might if
so
I'm
babe, this
tipsy.
next question.
No, I'm just talking.
Be very careful. be extremely careful. So babe, this next question, I love this question so much. Do you think men or a married couple should keep in touch with their exes?
That's a very tricky question.
Okay, so I put this question in particular because when we were doing our counseling before we got married, so this was one of the questions that they asked us in church. So they asked, are you in touch with your exes? Do you speak with them? What kind of relationship do you have with them? And for my husband, can I talk?
Go.
Okay, so for my husband, he's the kind of person that even if he's no longer dating you, he keep you as a friend. That's the kind of person that he is, which I absolutely love. But me, if you are going and forgotten, okay? So when they asked that, do we keep in touch with our exes? And he said, oh yes, he does. And they told him that no, he can't do that in marriage, because if we have problems, that's the next person you would want to run to, because that person already knows you. And it made a lot of sense to me back then. And I just feel like, in my opinion, I don't think you should keep open-ended relationship with your exes.
Well, yes, you have a point. You should probably cut all ties, because definitely that person knows you very well, and most definitely at some point in your lives you might have to communicate to that person, and you might just feel maybe that at that point this other babe that you are married to is vexing you. You just feel safe in that place because that person is the next person that knows you so well. So at that point you're vulnerable and you might fall for just anything. So it's always best to keep them at bay, cut them off totally. So at that point you don't have any other person else to be vulnerable to than your spouse. So I saw reasoning or knowledge in what the counselor said, and I deleted all my exes from my social media, their numbers, everything. I just cut off from all of them with no explanation. Maybe I should have explained, I don't know, but I just cut off. They deleted me too when I checked, so the feeling was mutual.
So what do you think about me having male friends?
You can have male friends now, but
you know all my male friends, I don't even have too many male friends, but the ones that are my G's, you know.
You can have male friends. I have a lot of female friends, but me, I'm a jealous lover. So if she has a male friend, I'm always checking the person.
But why is he always like that, baby? It's okay for you to hang around girls because obviously the kind of job that you do, you are exposed. I understand that. But when tables are turned around, it's a problem.
I don't know why that is. Ask God. Can go to the next question.
Big boobs or small boobs?
Just the way you are. The way you are like this, that's what I like.
Does body count matter?
I'm not the kind of person that tries to dig into your history, so I really would not want the information of how many people you slept with. So to me, it's it doesn't matter because I do not ask. Probably if I ask, then I might feel funny about it, so I don't even bother asking.
Okay. Does my body changes bother you? Like,
no. In fact, I saw one picture of you when you were very, very fat. That one you were when you were, and I don't know how I did not see that you were fat. I really did not realize that she was fat. I still saw her as hot as she was, and when she said she was losing weight, I was looking like, why are you losing weight? I don't understand. This is just the way. But later when she now did before and after, I was like, okay, so you were like this before.
so I'll insert that picture for you guys to see. Even when I went to start my weight loss journey, he kept on saying, you're not big, you're not fat, you're actually okay. And I'm like, bro, you don't know what's going on, okay? And when I showed him the before and after, I was like, whoa, I didn't see you this way. If anybody had told me you were like this, I would have slapped the person. My final question, babe. Why do men masturbate?
I don't know.
Okay, why do married men masturbate?
Do not. Maybe they are far away from their wives and they don't want to cheat. I don't know why they masturbate though.
Do you masturbate?
No, I do not masturbate. Because I have it every time I ask for it. So
You have too much information. You can't be saying
when you're
all of
asking
this.
me stupid questions, I masturbate.
Oh my god. You guys, we have to end this video here before this man says something he's not meant to say. Please, if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe, and don't forget to like, comment, share, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye,
Peace out.
guys.